Hello, and welcome to another episode of The Relationship Theory. Here we take thoughts and we break them down, we build them up, and we play them out today. Calm is the natural state of any human being. Yeah. Calm is the natural state of any human being. Yes, I'm speaking generally. Yes, even you watching this. You might be feeling some kind of anxious, some kind of something. Perhaps you watched these vlogs because they offer that sense of peace, of acknowledgement that, yeah, things might be crazy, but at least here, you get to rest a bit, and that's all right. But you ought to think about the fact that you even need to come here for peace. My question for you would be, where exactly are you going? Who are you talking to? And where are you coming from that has you assume you have no peace for you to come here? That doesn't mean don't come to the channel. It just means think about it, okay? But calm is the natural state of any human being. It really is unnecessary to get excited and in a rut, in a wild goose chase with yourself about how terrible things are, or how hard they might seem, or just what you may or may not be able to do about something. It's unnecessary because it's unnatural. What do I even mean by it's unnatural though? What do I mean by calm is the natural state? Because that's the key word here that I'm even revealing when I make this sentence. The key word in all of this is natural. Instinctual. So what about calm in a human being? What about the calm state in a human being is natural? What I'm referring to is the ability to absorb energy, information without effort. That's what I mean by natural. If you have to strain and force yourself and exert energy and effort into comprehending a thing, into acquiring or obtaining something that you believe is the best for you, well, that's not natural. Effort is natural. But when it comes to obtaining something, if it's natural, it ought to absorb itself into your essence. You ought not to have to grip it and pull it in and pin it down. It's unnecessary. What's for you is for you, right? So if you make it for you, you'll have to always make it for you. It will never stay on its own because you're adapting the characteristics of what you want to stay to the force you apply to it. You'll never be able to keep the thing that you want. That's just how that goes. But calm is a natural state of any human being. You don't have to try. You have to focus. That's what, if you want to get that thing you've been wanting, you have to focus. You do not have to try. One thing a lot of people don't mention to everyone in the world is that the reason why your body is what it is, no matter how you look at it or what you think about it, the reason why your body is what it is because it's supposed to adapt itself to anything that your mind thinks. You don't have to use your body, use your mind. Your body will follow. You don't have to, unless you are completely aware that your body is detached from your mind and you literally cannot exercise the motion then you'll have to apply some effort. But that if you bought my book, I already referred to that as trauma, as a lack of trust between your mind and your body in the first place. If you have to exert physical force, you have trauma. Although my reference of trauma is it's not the same as what other people might call trauma. I don't lean on other people's prescribed notions of what that word might mean, because, hey, your body's different and your mind is different from mine. But the way that they talk to each other, that is something similar between every single one of us. The fact that we have a need to communicate. But calm is a state both the mind and the body acknowledge as something that allows unity, peace, assimilation, accumulation. If you want to get somewhere, you need to know how to thoroughly plan out the destination and what you need to get to that place. You can't do it excitedly. Well, maybe you can. But you can't keep that up. Well, maybe you can keep it up. Is that what you want, though? Does it push you in a direction that you're not trying to go? Does it help? If it helps, yeah, sure. If that's what you've decided, yeah, sure, absolutely. But if you've decided it, it's natural. It's the lack of a need to have to communicate your ability and your habits and your behaviors to other people. That's how you know something is natural. That's at least one of the ways that you know something is natural. You don't have to communicate what it is to anyone, not even yourself, unless you stop to think about it and then you're like, oh wait, right, it's natural. Then you go about your day. But calm is something that belongs to every single human being. It belongs to you. And if no one's ever told you that, well, I'm telling you here now, it belongs to you, and it's completely natural to be calm. Although I will add, beware. You don't need calm to avoid danger. You don't need to be calm to stave away the pain and the horrors of what you know is impending. That's not what you use calm for. You don't want to teach yourself that to be calm means to evade and avoid. Because you can very well connect certain traits and characteristics of your mind to your body in ways that do not portend to reality. And it also doesn't mean that just because being calm for something that you're reacting to means that you must be excited, especially if being calm doesn't correlate to the issue at hand. You'll need something else. That'll be for another vlog. But this one is to assure you that if you are having a moment or a period or an instance or a continuation of peace, understand that has always been there and that has always belonged to you. That's called instinct. For you to be calm is instinct. So, that's this episode of The Relationship Theory. And I'll see you soon.